There I am. Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you. What are you going to do? Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the show on this beautiful Thursday morning. And before I even get started with my greetings, I've been watching the chat and, oh, Lordy Lord. All right. So Tuesday was crazy, but not just like what was going on in the chat or whatever, but I had to end the show abruptly because I had something, here going on. And then I was having internet issues, so I've barely even been on the internet at all the last couple of days. So now I come back here and it's like, oh boy, that's right. There was all that stuff going on. So, Ron, if you're still here, I I know that other people also didn't like what happened and what was said. And Carl's Order of the Squirrels this isn't the first time there's been an issue in chat where people had an issue. Like, I mean, a long time ago, but it has happened. So I don't know. He's gonna need a stern talking to if he comes back. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not backing up, them at all. Like you guys, you and Adela are, your aces in my book. And Carl, like I said, he's been a fan of the show for a very long time. So, I got no problem with him, except, like I said, this isn't the first time there's been controversy in the chat that was started by him. So, so anyway, if Carl shows up, let's just, hey, remind him, like, we're all here. We're the Rash family. One of the main reasons why a lot of the people who come to this show is because it's a drama-free zone. And they don't want to deal with any BS in the chat. And that's why they love my chat, because there isn't any BS, So whatever. Anyway, Jason D's here. What's up, Jason? Good to see you. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, thank you. Cliff Hickson, what's up? Good to see you. Greg Jonick, how's it going? All right, welcome to the show. Highway Star, yeah, that's right. Jason D, Highway Star, Cliff Hickson. Oh, there he is, Ron. If you're still here, goodbye. No, come on, man, don't leave. Let's see. Highway Star, David E. Persons. What is he saying now? Did you hear about the Frauditor with the 199 IQ? That's all right. Neither did I. Because there ain't no such animal. My tiny Chihuahua life. What's up? Great to see you as always. Highway Star, David E. Persons, Tiny, Jason D. Let's see. Florida Jim, what's up? Morning from the Florida Rashers Breakfast Club. All right, let's see. Highway Star, Jason D, Florida Jim, Greg Jonick, Tenny. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Heart Knight is here. He was on the eastern side of the storm. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Keebler, danger, no sugarcoating truth. All right, rolling through the streets looking for a place to hide from these pesky vampires. Draining me dry. Morning, heads and check. Good morning, Keebler. Always great to see you. Let's see who else we got here today. Oh, Midwest Accountability, aka Cops. Oh boy. Yeah, I've covered Midwest Accountability a few times. I don't know. Ugh. Well, all these guys are kind of right? Timo's here. What's up? Great to see you. What? No. Let's see. A vampire on screen couldn't possibly have been me. No. Could it? Let's see. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna make this work. Hold on. I love you guys. You're like, okay, all right. A vampire on screen. It couldn't have been me, could it? Sorry about that. Tiny, Florida Jim, Highway Star, Cliff Hickson. Chuck is here. What's up, Chuck? Great to see you. Let's see. Terry Barnes. All right. Let's see who else is here today. LaDonna Rogers. What's up? Chuck, Highway Star. David E. Persons with a 5-month membership milestone. What did the 80-year-old pirate say? Aye, matey. I'm matey. All right, man. I love it. Jason D, Terry Barnes, Darlin Renee, what's up? Come to thank you for the gift of membership, humbled by the kindness of this community. Again, thank you for coming. And yes, we have the most generous people, best fans in the world. I love you guys. It's so awesome. Seriously. Oh, there he is. Hey, Carl. We got some people here that we wanted to tell you. Last time I was here on Tuesday, apparently there was some controversy in the chat with some comments you made to Adela that offended her and also other people as well. So, please keep our chat civil and don't get into, attacks or politics or any of that stuff, whatever it was. Again, I had all kinds of craziness. My internet was even down for a while after that. So I never got a chance to actually go back and read the chat myself. But I know, the whole thing is we're trying, like I said earlier, people specifically come here to avoid drama. So we don't need it brought in by our own. 10 to 12 Life, Highway Star, LaDonna Rogers, Darling Renee, Mr. Thomas, what's up? You skipped me, Hez, and I had a good joke. Oh, all right. Let me go back and see if you had a good joke. Mr. Thomas with his dad jokes in the morning. Yay. I don't see it, but when I'm scrolling, it's skipping around. Like jumping like 5 names at a time. Come on. You're reeling in the years, storing away the time. Have you gathered up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you were a genius ever since you were 17. And all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend in the college didn't turn out like you planned. My NetBot told me that tyrant joke. I'm 80. I'm 80. I'm 80. I'm 80. See? I'm 80. Yeah. See, I don't see you. I'm scrolling back and you're not popping on my screen until you said this, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, Mr. Robert, Dr. Roberts. Well, you're feeling fine. Well, he'll make you. Dr. Robert. Well, my friend, I said you called Dr. Robert. I told my friend that my wife was so ugly that her face on a stamp, nobody would lick it. Oh, crab hammer sandwich sauce. I won't read this one out loud, but you guys can. It's early in the morning for that kind of stuff. That's usually a Frauditor comedy show type joke. Thank you, Keebler. I appreciate the appreciation. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show on this beautiful Thursday morning. And oh boy. What a day it's going to be. This week so far has been wild on my end. Like I say, you guys that were watching on Tuesday, during the show, I got a phone call. Something came up. I had to end the show abruptly. Again, it wasn't an emergency or anything, but That happened, and then yesterday my internet was down, so I've just been doing all that. But the good part is through all of this, and it's related to what was going on. I got all the kids here all week so far, so they're all here right now sleeping, and I don't know. The whole reason I came back here was to spend more time with them. So now they're here. It's awesome. I love it. So I had a lot of stuff going on to keep my mind occupied, cooking and cleaning, taking care of them, running around, doing all that sort of thing. And then one of the things it's become a tradition since I've been back is every night when they're with me, we have to end the night with, we have to watch a movie, but we can't just like watch a movie. It's like I have to pick like a movie that I like trying to show them something they've never seen before and they wouldn't be exposed to without me. Like they want that. And so last night, you know, sometimes it's hard to choose because I'm going through all these different, there's so many great movies. So yesterday we narrowed it down to where we had like 3 movies and I had them play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and my daughter ended up getting, because I couldn't believe they'd never seen it before. It was Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they're like, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's just, you know, it's a science fiction movie. It's not like, because we've been watching movies like 12 Monkeys and The Champ, you know. What was the one we watched before that? I don't, anyway, movies with like an emotional impact, you know. And I'm like, this is just like a science fiction movie, you know. It's just like a fun romp, lots of ultra violence. I actually forgot just how violent that movie was until I watched it with the kids. Ooh, yeah, that was a lot. But yeah, it was cool. They liked that, you know. I had fun with it. So far, out of all the movies I've shown them, they didn't like Spinal Tap, but they said that they didn't necessarily get a lot of the jokes. I'm like, oh, sorry guys, you know. Modern music, you know, you don't hear all the rock band stories like you did when we were kids, you know. But other than that, yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. At one point, because I generally don't I don't really like the idea of them like sitting there staring at their phones, you know. It's like I want to go outside, I want to do things with them, you know, take them to the park or whatever. But yesterday, at one point, I like heard them talking to each other, and I started like, "What are you guys doing?" And I realized, yeah, they were playing on the phones, but they were playing together. Like they were all playing the same game. They were all in the same room, and I was kind of liking that they were actually doing something together. Yes, they were doing it on their phones, but I was like, and then I thought, oh, like, and then when we do board game night or when we do card night, like we'll do Uno night or we'll do, you know, whatever. We got Monopoly. We got, the boys love to play chess, which is wild. Right now they're building a puzzle. I don't know, just always something to do, something fun, something to keep them busy, something to keep me busy. And then of course, you know, I got my new job going now. I'm working tonight again, actually. And that's the other thing that's good about having all the kids here is, you know, I couldn't leave the little guy by himself when I go to work, but the older ones, they can watch him when I'm not here. Oh, Never Ending Story. They've already seen that. Yeah, I wouldn't watch the remake of Total Recall. And Highway Star said, hey, Hez, I magically know which video you have set up to open the show with. So why don't we talk about Glad Cereal? Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. His lull suits got dismissed. Of course they would. Why wouldn't they? Roshin's in the house. What's up? Great to see you. Anyway, yes. Let's check out Glenn Cereal losing his lawsuits. Brought to you by Blackheart Night. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves with Hezokuai as she gives us a update on, well, the many failed LOL suits of Glenn Serio. So let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. I am here with an update on today's hearings with Mr. Glenn Serio auditing the USA. And it would appear that he is leaving court a loser again.
Again? There is no again with this guy. Once a loser, always a loser with Glenn Serio. I mean, he was born a loser, and he'll still be a loser when he passes away. I mean, facts are facts. This guy is just one big hippo loser.
The hearing was via Zoom, so I didn't go to the courthouse for the hearing, but I did get copies of the dockets for the 3 cases today against the City of Mukilteo Police for that January arrest. And as you see here, they went for a mediation, and the court or the matter will not be set for a small claims bench trial. The court signs a dismissal, and here is the next one against Officer Danielle Ball.
Okay. For those of you who are not familiar with the Mukilteo incident, this is the one where Glenn was calling Officer Ball, well, all sorts of vile things, and ended up getting arrested while he was in the bathroom. So here's a little bit of a taste of what that is, and I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll give you guys a link to the video in the upper right-hand corner up there. But at any rate, here's a taste of that video.
Flashback.
I don't know what it is. It's got no breast. It's got no breast on his tits. It's getting loud. It's got white fingernail polish. I don't know if it's a male, a woman, it's a transvestite. I don't know. I'm not sure if it is. It's asking me to identify. They want me to identify. I can't identify. I cannot identify what it is. Can you identify it? Can you? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello?
End of flashback.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. These 3 particular cases are him suing the police department for his arrest back then. I mean, it was well justified, and apparently the court thought so as well by dismissing these cases.
This has also been dismissed. And one more against Joe Evans. The matter is dismissed. And so, let's see, where did my scoreboard go? Oh, wait, this says 7-0. It appears, if we go back and look, the hearings that were scheduled next have also been dismissed. So the other City of Mukilteo hearings that were scheduled for August 20th have also been dismissed. And you can read for yourself. So that was 5 hearings today. Big loss for Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn, that's 7 losses for you, 7 lawsuits, and not one of them has passed the muster. Come on now, dude. You're not very good at this. You might want to reconsider your life choices. I know it will be difficult, but maybe you should clean yourself up and get yourself a better job or actually get a job to begin with. And maybe you'll experience life in better ways. I mean, have a nice place to live, but I don't think you'll do that, Glenn. I mean, I seriously doubt it. Seeing as how Glenn likes to take the lazy approach to life, and well, it hasn't been getting him much of anything.
He wasted his $50 filing these lawsuits. He did make some videos proclaiming that the devastated party were the city. I think we are looking at the devastated party today. I don't know if he'll be contacting Chile to find out what to do next, because Glenn is a 7-time loser. 7 The next hearings will be August 27th is my case, and then September 24th is the case against Erica Bennett. And I'm not sure if there was some confusion, but the document that Glenn is suing me and Erica Bennett over is this NCIC document that I posted with the first time that I posted the lawsuits. I shared this information about Glenn, and this is an old document.
Yeah, sorry I had to blur that, but you know, Glenn's a complete psychopath. If he sees this on my channel, he might just decide to sue me as well. But I live 3,000 miles away from him, so wait a second. I'm only 3,000 miles away. I mean, how do I make that distance even further? I mean, I would have to go to the next planet over to avoid the stench of him.
I'm not even sure where I got it. I either got it off Facebook or off another YouTube channel or off Glenn's YouTube channel under his community tab. So the document's been around for years, but I reposted it and Glenn used it to sue me, and that is why he's suing the Erica Bennett, because she's the one that created the document as part of her job back in 2019. But so I imagine these other 3 cases will be dismissed. We will see. I'll definitely be doing a update recording or a video on my hearing, my mediation hearing on August 27th. And then, oh wait, I'm sorry. August 27th is the hearing against the Linwood police officer, the Edmonds police officer in the city of Linwood. My hearing is September 24th, along with Erica Bennett's. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit jacked up on coffee, but so the takeaway from today, Glenn is a loser. And the next hearing is August 27th. I will be posting the dismissal from that case. And then my hearing in Erica Bennett's is September 24th.
There's no reason, there's no hassle. Let's do the full shuffle. Me to pay. Get in my way and I'll sweep your leg. Remember, it's time to do this with a rhyme. It's the stupid fool shuffle. You can't touch this. Soap is a joke and deodorant is too. Get a whiff of me and you'll go, ew, ew, ew. I'm doing the stupid fool shuffle. step next to me and I'll sweep your leg. Everybody now, let's do the stupid fool shuffle. Remember, it's time to do this with a rhyme. It's the stupid fool shuffle.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll hunt you down. Smash like, subscribe.
All right. First of all, round of applause for Blackheart Night, ladies and gentlemen. As always, round of applause for Telekline. And of course, round of applause for Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. Oh man, that's crazy. Love it. That's great stuff as always. So anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think let's see. Sorry, I just this computer, man. So awesome stuff so far, so good in the hood. Yeah. Oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. Let's move on to the next video, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get to, well, I'll save that one for later because I want to get into it a little bit before we play it. So let me go ahead and throw one in there. How about how about NCR News Network? Wait a minute. How did the shark suit testing go yesterday? Let me tell you something. The other sharks were none too happy about it. I needed that bat shark repellent bat spray. I had sent the video to debut after you played it, but yesterday because sorry about that. I'll tell you this, and I've said it earlier, but this week has been nuts. Tuesday I had to end the show abruptly because of something that came up, and then yesterday my internet was issues bad. Ugh. But again, the good thing is overall I've been in a very good mood and really happy because the kids have been here all week this week. Usually they'll come in and out for a couple days here and there, and the little one stays here the most, but I've had all of them here. It's been beautiful. I love it. It's great. Again, that's what I came up here for, was to spend more time with them. So it's awesome. A dad joke contest on a Tuesday. That would be cool because Tuesday's always the day that I try to take a day off from Frauditors. So maybe make next Tuesday all you guys come up with all your best dad jokes, and we'll have a dad joke show on Tuesday. That'd be fun. Griffey has us using Telstra president. That was something that was cool yesterday when we were watching Total Recall. At the end of the movie, I turned around and I looked at my kids and I said, and this is the movie that Elon Musk grew up on and decided he wanted to make real. And they thought that was hilarious because, all the self-driving cars in the movie and everything's electric, right? And, the populating Mars and, it's so much of this is the world that Elon Musk envisioned. It was hilarious. And the kids got that joke. That was cool. That was real cool. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, NCR News Network. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What condition, my condition?
Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Siberian Tiger, where he interferes on another traffic stop by trying to give legal advice he's not qualified to give. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't get this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
Okay, Sergeant, you don't need to purposely blind me with your light.
What's that?
You don't need to purposely blind me with your light. Turn it off.
And who gives you the authority to tell the cops what to do? Because from what I understand, you're just a frauditor with a cell phone trying to boss the cops around, thinking this is a direct democracy. But in reality, this is a representative democracy. You're trying to interfere in a traffic stop that you have no business in. Why? Because of your own past and your own stupid decisions that you have made. Yes, you could claim to be a lion or a tiger roaring, but reality sets in, you're nothing more than a kitten trying to purr.
Excuse me.
You just run them.
I ran.
I was just gonna step on them.
You guys all right? Why'd you stop you? You can talk to me. She can't stop you from talking. That's all right. It's not just gonna go on YouTube. It's gonna go for your evidence.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks. Because how would anyone, let alone an attorney, be able to find this video? She doesn't know who you are. She doesn't know what your channel's called. And you're saying you're not only going to put this on YouTube, but you're getting it for her evidence. You don't know if she's been charged with a crime or just merely being detained. But let's go down the road of, yes, this is evidence. Well, where would the evidence be sourced from? Would it be sourced from you in the original video, or would it be sourced from YouTube? Because the prosecution could make the argument that the video will be manipulated. By visual or audio manipulation, it would be dismissed because it wouldn't be uncorroborated evidence. Now, I could imagine her attorney, if this was evidence, trying to get it, but you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't give it up to help her. Not unless you got paid in some way, because, well, let's face it, that's what your whole end game is.
I would not answer their questions. If they ask you about a question,
Hey, sir, you're
Just,
interfering with my contact right now. If you can just stand
how?
up there, you can record
how?
by communicating.
How
with
am I
me.
interfering?
You're
If I
with my
answer your
contact.
questions, will you not listen to?
Plead the fifth. Just say, I plead the fifth, and I decline to answer your questions. That is your right. You also have the right to talk to me. They can't tell you don't talk to me. That would be a violation of your rights. And don't allow them to search your vehicle too. Ma'am, just state, I do not consent to any searches and seizures stated on record. They have body cams. Do not consent to any searches or seizures. They better get a warrant if they want to search a car without probable cause. They have to establish probable cause to search a car. If they don't have a warrant, you tell them I do not consent to any searches or seizures. So they won't violate your rights. And then if they do search it without a warrant, use that in court so that all the evidence would be not admitted.
And pray tell, where did you get your law degree from? YouTube University or We the People University? Or are you just pulling stuff out of your own ass? Because you're sounding just like Chili's Trifold. As we saw before, Chili's Trifold doesn't work. The only thing of any sound advice on there is to tell the cops that you plead the fifth or to ask for an attorney. Yes, she does have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. But if this is not her vehicle, and let's say it's the gentleman who we saw in the beginning of the vehicle, she cannot deny consent of a search of the vehicle, only the property that belongs to her, if there's no incriminating evidence that would allow them, through the plain view doctrine or probable cause, to search her belongings. Now, his advice he's giving her cannot help her and serves no purpose other than to infuriate and interrupt the cops from doing their job.
And I'm not a lawyer. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a simple guidance.
For searching your stuff, yeah.
Don't give them any consent. If they ask you if they can look inside the car or search, you say, nope, I do not give you consent.
Yes, sir.
Why did they stop you? What's the traffic stop?
I guess if I did something.
Don't admit to anything. Just say what they said.
They just said something about Target stealing cars. I mean, but
Were you a driver?
Huh?
Were you a passenger? Passenger? Especially when you're a passenger, you don't have to ID because you're just a passenger. You don't have to tell them anything, until they suspect you of a crime.
Well, it's a good thing the Siberian kitten here is not a lawyer, because he couldn't help her in the first place. She said that they suspect her or her friend, who was the gentleman we saw in the beginning of the video, of being suspects of committing shoplifting from a Target, meaning the Target security team and their surveillance equipment either picked them up or saw them with some possible unpaid merchandise and getting into this vehicle, meaning they called the cops and the cops put out a bolo on this vehicle. And if it fits the description, and if there's any evidence that would suspect of them committing the crime of shoplifting, they would have probable cause to search.
You have a lot of rights when you're just a passenger. A lot of rights. And these guys, they will violate your rights the moment they can. You see how she already threatened me with the crime when I have not committed a single crime? Obstruction, using my voice. They know better than that. They know better than that. You all right, buddy? Okay. Ma'am, don't talk to them about anything. Ma'am, you have the right to keep quiet. Don't talk to them, period.
The reason why I ran is because I got scared because he just came out and said, ran. Actually, he saw this other vehicle. Oh yeah, I know. He just wants to. Okay. It's just a thing on the.
Let me suggest that you don't speak to them at all. Please, don't self-incriminate yourself. They'll catch you in anything. Don't answer anything. Don't tell them anything about yourself, your life, nothing. Just quiet. Stand there and let them do their thing.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
And they will let you go. They will catch you. Remember, they're going to use it all in court against you.
That's what I heard. So if I didn't use everything, then that means the transaction is it? Then I scan everything. So that means
a lot of people.
Yeah, you just said, oh, the thing on the bottom.
yeah.
The guy came out.
All right, stop talking because it looks like they want to arrest you. Stop talking. Seriously. Seriously, if you don't want to get yourself in deeper trouble, just stop.
They already said they don't want the person. But when you get the false name or having a question that name, that's why.
Like where the Abigail really. I have a picture on my
Only if they pronounce you to be under arrest, you have to identify yourself.
Okay.
Said you have registered.
You want? I can adjust them.
Okay, yeah.
Which one's tight? Both of them?
Yeah, this one.
Which one? You said this one. This one? It's probably your watch. Is that better? Yeah, you are still detained, meaning you did commit so we can finish our.
I didn't.
Well, you stole.
Well, I didn't, because isn't stealing knowingly?
Quiet.
To steal it doesn't mean you like, know you're doing it.
Go
Right?
there.
Or
So they have evidence proving that she stole merchandise from a Target. Okay, she's lawfully detained. And Siberian douche canoe over there, what are you going to do to help her? You can't help her. She made a poor choice. She's facing the consequences of her poor choice.
going in there with
Again, you're probably.
Listen, ma'am, I'm just for your own good. Don't say anything at all. Unless they have evidence to prove your crime, they can't prove crap. You keep talking, you're going to admit to something inadvertently and self-incriminate. You understand? They have to prove that you have actually committed whatever they're accusing you of, allegedly.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
And did you not hear what the officer said? They have surveillance. Now, it could be a misunderstanding, but they have proof that they didn't pay for it. So they're going to charge her with the crime of shoplifting. It just seems like that this idiot frauditor just likes to hear himself talk and think that he knows more about the law when he actually doesn't.
Don't talk to them. I'm here to actually assist you.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah, we're also not.
I didn't steal anything.
Yeah, we're not interrogating you or anything. We're just standing here. He's not wrong.
And if they actually end up taking you and booking you, do not answer. You ask for a lawyer. You have a right to be represented by an attorney.
He's gonna keep saying the same thing over and over. He's not wrong. Right?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a minute since I've seen you, Sue Bear. What's going on? Are you all right? Oh, my goodness. We missed you around here. And today's not been a great start to my day. Oh, no. Well, I hope everything's okay. I feel bad. I haven't seen you in forever. And then you come in with you're having a bad day. I'm sorry. Will a happy dance cheer you up? I could throw you a happy dance. All right. Yes. I try to cheer people up. That's what I'm all about, man. The problem is, Leland says, the problem is some of the cops are on their side. Well, see, oh, you're welcome, Super. See, that's part of the issue there, Leland, too, is like in situations like this, it's like, okay, technically he's right under the Fifth Amendment. You don't have to tell me anything, but I'm not interrogating you right now. We're just standing here based on a video that we saw of you not paying for, like, and it's like, this is the investigation part. And it's like all of these guys that supposedly love the Constitution so much don't want to have anything to do with the actual legal process as it's established in the Constitution, where, like, you know, if they have to prove something, that's what court's for. You don't do it. You don't hold court on the side of the road. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's the thing. The cops trying to, like, be the mediator. It's like, this is an investigation. We're not interrogating her. And again, and I always say this, and I blame Hollywood for this. So many movies and so many TV shows where the second the cuffs come out, they read you your Miranda rights, that these idiots that supposedly actually know the law think the law is what it is in TV and in the movies, where if the cuffs come out, you immediately have to read them their Miranda rights. No. You read them their Miranda rights when it comes to questioning. If you're not they're investigating. But yeah, you legally have the right to not answer, but they don't legally have to Mirandize you until it reaches that point. So whatever. Back to the video.
Huh? Colt, do you have a code or anything you put on it?
Just have her sit in her car.
No.
Well, don't put it in your car. Keep her warm.
No, how detention works, and we're honestly trying to release her.
Well, if she's detained, you can put her in your car. She's asking you. She's cold, clearly. Detained is almost the same thing as being under arrest. She can't go anywhere, right?
Almost the same thing. Yep.
That's right. So put her in the vehicle, and you can detain her in the cruiser so she can stay warm. Remember how you detained my wife for 2.5 hours in the cruiser in handcuffs?
She was under arrest.
Oh.
Yes, the reason why this idiot became a frauditor. If you're unfamiliar, him and his wife had one of their vehicles repossessed. And instead of doing the mature, grown-up thing and getting it back legally, his wife has the brilliant idea of jumping inside of their vehicle and locking the doors, while he grabs a pole and threatens the two tow truck operators and refusing to let them leave, while his son records the whole thing for prosperity. And so at that point, SWAT team is called out to deal with them because it is a hostage situation. And, well, him and his children do everything they can to make themselves more of a threat to officers, and, well, their own stupidity takes over.
Huh? She's still on handcuffs. Huh? She's still on handcuffs. Do you want to go?
I got released.
Ma'am, seriously. Just remember, they want you to be relaxed. They want to strike a conversation with you. So you inadvertently admit to something wrong or committing a crime. So just stand there by your car. Okay? I understand it's not comfortable. I know how to be in handcuffs. I've been there. So I'm telling you, just don't talk to these guys. They're not your friends. They pretend like they're cool, they're nice. They're not your friends. They're going to get you on any little thing. That's how they get paid.
What a crock of shit. Have you ever heard more bullshit or drivel coming from somebody who's not even the president?
They're not here to assist you. So just stand there and don't talk to them. And what I'm doing is actually gathering record for you. So if you see your video on the YouTube, on my channel, download it and use it in court as evidence. Huh? There's too much noise from that side.
You like block my face out if you're gonna post it.
Well, oh, I do care. I do care. But it will depend on how this goes. I may post it, I may not. Don't worry.
And here we have him in another lie. You're not going to blur her face out. You've never blurred out anybody's face who's requested it. What about the woman that you recorded having a mental health breakdown? You didn't blur her face. When she had 2 therapists, law enforcement, and EMTs trying to help her, you start picking a fight with the cops, trying to interfere, trying to touch her. Now, you could go and say that you know what you're talking about and that you would do this, but we know the truth. You don't care about the people in your videos. You only care about getting the content to make the cops look bad because that's your whole gimmick.
I think I should probably post your face because people actually are going to support you. People actually going to be cheering on for you because these.
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
These guys here, they're a piece of trash. They're corrupt as hell. Yeah. They're corrupt as hell. And the reason I should post it is so that if you have a lawyer, he can actually locate it. Because I don't know who you are. I don't want you to say your name. I can find it. But I would rather have your lawyer contact me and get a good one too.
Hoping that we want.
Just look at their faces. Look at how they're smirking. Do you know why they can't touch me anymore? Because they screwed up on my case. You see how they're smirking? See, they know that they've really, really screwed up. And now watch. You see? Now watch. I'm standing with these pigs. I'm pointing my finger in their face. And guess what? They can't do jack. You know why? Because this is a free country. Because I stood my ground. And
This is such a crock of shit.
I told them to go to hell and to kiss my ass. And now, watch it. Like every single face, even the sergeant over there. Even that was the lead guy who broke. That was the lead guy when they busted through my house. And pepperballed my kids, pepperballed my wife, arrested me, falsely charged me, arrested my wife, and pepperballed my kids. That's what I'm telling you. Do not trust these bastards.
Yeah, that all sounds bad if it was the truth, but it's not. It's a lie. I can prove it's a lie. Your own video can prove it was a lie. They didn't break into your door. You refused to come outside when you were ordered to get out of the house. You ran back inside. Your kids weren't pepperballed. They fired pepperball at the door. Your wife wasn't falsely arrested and pepperballed. They actually brought her out of the car by breaking the window and unlocking the door and dragging her out. Yeah, you can lie all you want, but we'll expose you here and every other channel that calls out frauditors.
And another thing about that whole thing too, again, his own video that he posted to prove what the cops did wrong proved that everything he said about it wasn't true. But this is the thing with this guy. He is a perfect example. Like a lot of these guys, I always say the way they act comes off to me as if they got busted for something, and instead of being an adult and taking responsibility and accountability for their own actions, they don't say, hey, I got caught. They get mad at the people who caught them for catching them and dedicate their lives to, there's a specific word that they like to use. They always like to say The cops are after me because this is a retaliatory stop. They're trying to retaliate against me. No, your entire life is based on retaliating against them. You got caught doing something at some point in your life, and because you didn't want to take responsibility for your actions like an adult and take the blame for what you did, you blame them for catching you. You dedicate your whole life to retaliating against the police by becoming a cop watcher when you're actually just a cop hater. You're just a frauditing slime ball. This guy, that isn't a theory. A lot of these guys, I think that's what started them. This guy, he posted the video and talks about it constantly. He's talking about it right now. He won't shut up about it. I got busted and I didn't like it. So now I'm just going to pick on cops all day, every day, because I don't like the fact that I didn't pay my car note. So they took my car. Like, if your car's getting repossessed, it's because you're not paying for it. It's not because the government decided to steal your property. It's not your property if you didn't pay for it. None of these guys seem to understand that. If you're not making your payments, then it's not your property because you didn't pay for it. That's called theft. Oh, man. Well, they legally gave it to me. Yeah, based on the idea that you would pay for it down the road in payments. Sounds like a toddler in an adult body. Right. Exactly. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. I'm going to retaliate against Hez if he doesn't give me a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, please give a warm Hezokuai Rash welcome to the one, the only, Keebler Danger. No sugar-coated truth. All right. We love you, Keebler. Oh, yeah, and Graham's here, too. Woo. Anyway. Oh, man. Love you, Graham. Love you, Keebler. Love all you guys. Best fans in the world. Oh, my goodness gracious me. You guys are awesome. This is almost over. Let's see what happens here. Probably nothing. Oh, and that also goes back to, like, again, I don't know if you guys remember, a few months ago, there was actually some, a little bit of what would the word be? I guess controversy over the idea of who's blurring whose faces and who isn't and this and that. But ultimately, in a situation like this, I mean, I don't know if it's just because my eyes are getting old, but like with the flashing lights in the background and stuff, I couldn't really see her anyway. But if you're supposedly filming the person for their benefit, this is another one of the things that always drove me nuts about all of these frauditors. Anytime whoever they're filming specifically asks not to be filmed or to be blurred out or anything like that, they never do it. It's like, so wait a minute. If the whole reason you're doing this is to film the cops and what they're doing and to hold them accountable, why would you not comply with the wishes of the citizen, the person you're supposedly trying to protect? Screw that. That takes effort. And especially, and I found this out because when I'm making my videos, like when you guys watch my regular content, not my live streams, when I make my videos, I do try, if I'm watching the video and at some point in the video someone says that they don't want to be filmed or they don't want to be posted, I actually do try to blur the faces out of people who specifically say, please don't put me on there. I'm not 100% perfect, but on YouTube, there's a new feature that I discovered on the last video I made, or maybe it was the one before it. I don't remember. There was a lady it was in the airport with Casey Camera Boy, and I think he was with Mr. Ghost, and they were in the airport, and one of the ladies in the airport specifically asked not to be filmed. And I found I didn't even know it existed. I think it's new because I didn't know it existed until I was making that video. On YouTube, they have a face recognition thing that you can click on the face that you want blurred, and then it will do the blurring for you. So it's even easier than it used to be, where when you had to go through, with your editing software and try to track the face and blur it, YouTube has a thing now where they'll track it and blur it for you. So when somebody like this says, oh, no, I'm going to blur your face out, no problem. And then he's like, well, no, maybe I'm not. Well, of course you're not, because you never did before. Why would you start now? You don't care about these people you're supposedly standing up for. All you care about is retaliating against the cops because you didn't pay your car note. So your car got repossessed. And instead of just dealing with it like a grown-up, you had to kick and scream and fight like a baby. Like, no, don't take my car, and threaten people and go nuts until they had to do all the things that you're accusing them of doing. Yes, nobody likes getting their car repoed. Yeah, obviously. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's part of the system. You don't pay for your thing, it's not going to happen. That's it. Anyway, this is almost over. Like I said, let's see what happens in the end here.
You see, I'm not just here. I'm protecting my fellow Americans.
Yes, can you just hand me that bread or get this phone back? Yep.
So, is this your car?
You don't have to answer his question.
Well, you can talk to me however you want. Don't even listen to this guy. You can talk to me. Just don't say anything that might put you in the spot of not being comfortable with having that message relayed to them. There you go. You see, that's because I'm making them give you comfort.
No, it's because you're making her uncomfortable. It's because she doesn't want to be on YouTube.
No, you don't want to be on YouTube. She's perfectly content with that because now she clearly understands what I'm doing for her and what you're doing to her.
No. You're not doing anything to help her. She said she didn't want to be in your video unless you blurred out her face. And you said, okay, I'll do it. No, wait, I'm not going to do it because that way your lawyer can find it. How can her lawyer find a video if they don't know who you are? You're not going to tell her your channel name. You're not going to tell her your real name. You're there to use her to get clicks and views and to make the cops look bad. That's your whole MO. That's your whole motive. You're not a journalist gathering content for a story. You're not fighting for the rights of your fellow Americans. You are a fucking parasite trying to mooch off people, trying to make people at their lowest points help you make content for their shitty channel.
Yeah, you're all famous too. You'll be soon every single one of you soon will be very famous. Oh, sure.
Royalties from that or just famous?
You? Nah. It's all going to my pocket now. Thanks to you.
To me?
Well, you, everybody. When I say you, I'm including you and everybody else. This entire county. Yeah, just the tyrants. Just the tyrants. Traitors. Traitors to the United States Constitution. Traitors.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
Can you please get out of the roadway?
I'm not blocking anybody.
Still on the roadway.
Well, can you get out of the roadway?
Well, we're investigating something.
Well, so am I. I'm gathering news content.
No, you're lying. You're lying. What makes you lie?
Something.
Sir, if you don't want to answer any questions, tell them I plead the fifth.
I'm letting you know.
Sergeant,
right now,
shut up. There's nothing.
have a conversation.
Shut up, Sergeant.
If you
My
interrupt
freedom of
my
speech.
conversation, you're interfering with a
How?
police officer,
Freedom of
you'll be
speech is
arrested.
not interference, dumbass. Why don't you prove the first interference Okay, the first obstruction, then we can talk about the second one. Because you haven't even proved the first one yet. Tell him I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. I refuse to answer questions. That is your right, sir.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass. Why don't you jump up on the stand? You have a
That is your right. Don't self-incriminate yourself, sir. Don't self-incriminate yourself.
And we're ending the video here. The gentleman was arrested for shoplifting, and his female companion was set free. However, there is a segment later on in the video, right before he goes out to follow the cop cars in the middle of the road, that he creepily follows her and tries to explain his reasons on filming her and why he's not going to blur her face. This video just proves that a frauditor can't even tell the truth when it comes to their own crimes. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, and a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for NCR News Network. All right. That's awesome sandwich sauce. I love it. Robert Custos, what's up? Logan Sandman, what's up? Lisa Alcazar, what's up? Sathael, what's up? So many great people. A bunch of people came in during that video. Anyone else that I missed? Hello, welcome to the show. Love you guys. Logan Sandman, of course, Leland's here. Yeah, see, even this guy's like, yeah, I like it when he doesn't talk. Yep. Nobody wants to hear that idiot. Oh, man. Logan says, oh, man. Anyway, we love Cupcake. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Cupcake Happy Dance. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Yes. Oh, dear. So the next thing I wanted to show, this is maybe it's just the way that it's titled that's throwing me off, or maybe there was something. See, yesterday I was having internet issues. The day before that I had to wrap early. So this is a video I haven't seen yet. So just based on the title, I'm not sure what to make of it. This is a lucid dream video. It's called Fraud Arrested While on the Way to Frauditpalooza. I thought Frauditpalooza was in Florida in October. Unless she's just using the term Frauditpalooza for, like, not the actual event. Or maybe they lied about the date of the event just to throw us off so we couldn't find them. Because if you remember, when John Felix first announced that it was going to happen, I wanted to go so I could cover it on my show. I thought that'd be hilarious. Make for some great content. Do a live stream from Frauditpalooza. So I don't know. So let's watch this video and find out what it's about. Maybe, I think someone else covered the same story and just called it a mass audit. So maybe that's what it was supposed to be. Let's see what happens. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, let's hear it for the lucid dream. All right.
Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today we are going to take a look at a couple of different things. First off, being the arrest of good guy activism yet again. This kid just can't manage to stay out of jail. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
It's your boy Good Guy Activism. We're here in Midtown. I'm gonna check out Midtown North Precinct. Got some special guests with me.
After this, he does it.
What's up, everybody? Got some special guests with me today. And once you see them, I want y'all to
No, Bob. Good. Good. You help with anything?
You all right?
Yeah, you good? Okay.
There's no signage here. There's no signage here.
So he's gone auditing Erie County, and whoever this Hot Topic reject is, I don't know. If I've ever seen him in a video, he was so irrelevant, I just don't remember. So if you know who he is, let me know. But he had at least these two with him, and no one is talking about Creepy David being arrested. With the exception of DirectD, that is the only post I have seen about this arrest. So I find it very interesting considering they would normally be screaming at the top of their lungs that one of their own had been arrested, especially considering they were on the way to this audit in New Jersey. I don't even know what they called it. Press conference, audit palooza, whatever you want to call it. They were all on the way to that event. And yet none of them are talking about him being arrested while they're there. Very strange. Also, if you listen to the tone of his voice, he sounds nervous. He does not have the confidence in his voice that he normally does. He sounds nervous and he sounds like he knows something is going to happen. The fact that he titled this live stream, Tune In ASAP, kind of tells me that he did know that this was going to happen, that this was maybe a planned arrest. Maybe he had been trespassed from this precinct, that back lot before, and knew that he would be arrested if he went back. I don't know. There's a couple of things that aren't necessarily adding up.
Well, it's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. Doesn't matter what toppings you put on it because it's pizza time. It's pizza time. It's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Holy crap hammer sandwich sauce, guys. I'm sorry about that. Gotta love my internet. So anyway, okay, now I've got this sorted out in my head. So watching this video has determined what I'm going to do next. So here's what happened. So apparently it wasn't this big thing that John Felix has been talking about in October, the Audit Palooza. That I've been talking about trying to go there if possible to get, a live stream from it. That's not it. It was some sort of an auditor press conference in New Jersey. Okay. So apparently while these guys were on their way to that, they got in trouble. But apparently, because again, I didn't have internet yesterday, so I didn't see either of these videos yet. So it seems to me that what happened was these guys were on their way to this event in New Jersey, and Lucid Dream in this video is covering these guys getting arrested on their way to the event. Meanwhile, there's a Frauditor troll video covering the event. So that's what I think is happening, is that there's two different creators did two different videos, one about people getting arrested on their way to this thing, and then another video about the thing. So I'm going to follow this video we're watching up now with the Frauditor troll video because I believe they're related. It's the same thing. Like what those guys were going to is the thing that Troll talked about. Again, I don't know because I didn't see it yet, but I'm putting it together in my skull based just on the titles and the thumbnails. So let's see what happens, guys.
There's no sign that's saying that's a. What's up? It's open to the public.
Step inside.
What are you doing? Why are you grabbing me? Why are you grabbing me? Am I detained? What's wrong with you?
Detained.
For what?
You're being detained. Step inside.
For what?
Step inside.
What am I being detained for? What's wrong with you? There's no signs over there. I came from this way over here. Let me speak to your sergeant, bro. There's no signs saying I can't walk back here. How am I supposed to know? Let's go. Relax. Relax. Get off of me.
Okay, so here's a clip from the frauditing event in Union City, New Jersey today. This is going to be the Hot Topic reject. You have to listen closely for the first few seconds because he's talking in the background, but you can hear him discussing how he was going to stay with good guy activism and plans have changed. Let's take a look.
Anybody that does
Well, I was supposed to stay with TJ, but we get there within 3 minutes of our first stop time. So
wait, what happened?
Last night.
What happened?
We went to the first police department. We had done a couple of cop watches and shit, like in the city, there's cops everywhere. But he was like, man, I'm gonna take you to the super corrupt department. And I was like, let's go. He was like, just keep an eye on me because they're gonna go hands on and do it every time.
Where was this at?
The 18th precinct, New York.
Okay.
New York City. I was doing because they have like window units in every fucking window. So I was videoing through all the windows to see what the cops were doing in the office space. And within 3 minutes of my video, Erie was pointing down the alley, which there's no signage, there's alleys everywhere in New York.
Right.
You know? And he walked down the alley along the side of the police department and they snatched him up. And I didn't even know they snatched him.
Who did they snatch up?
Good guy audits.
Good guy. Okay. Where's he out of? New York. Okay.
And then I went to the alley because I didn't even know that he got arrested in the alley. And so then they came to me and they're like, you got to get out of the alley. And they're like, can I help you? And I was like, not unless you want to take a picture of me in this alley. You know, I don't need your help. I can take the pictures on my own.
Right.
And
What,
he was like, well, you can't be in here and threaten me with the rest. And I was like, hey, dude, this is my first night here. I'm not trying to get arrested out back.
Right. So that, but they got him though. What they charge him with trespassing?
I don't know. He was supposed to be out this morning.
And they hadn't let him out yet?
Be here. No.
Huh.
Everybody's got a phone call from
Well, maybe we need to go to that precinct later.
It's like an hour away.
It's in New York? In Manhattan?
Oh yeah, it was. I'd have to ask specifically why it's 18th.
18th precinct? I wouldn't be opposed to going there later. I wouldn't be opposed to going to going there.
Yeah, so he was not only arrested, but his friends just ditched him. Like, even though he's only an hour away, the guy's like, yeah, no, I ain't going back. I'm not trying to be arrested. So, I spent most of the day watching the live streams from this audit event that supposedly we're going to have such huge crowds of supporters, according to one of the super fans in the comment section. Truth be told, I didn't see more than maybe like 25, 30 people at most, and most of them were frauditors. So very, very few fans, except for maybe one or two. So very, very pathetic, very sad turnout. And turns out their entire event got canceled for rain. They are trying to claim it's because of them, but yeah, it got canceled because of the weather. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. I'm going to keep an eye on things, see if I can get more information as it comes out, and I will catch you on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Lucid Dream. All right, let's go. Good stuff, Crime Dog McGruff. Yes. Oh, man. So it looks like Frauditor Troll actually made a video covering the event itself. And yes, it is. It's the same event. So let's go ahead and follow up with that one so we could get more details on what this stupidity was all about. So apparently this is not the same thing as the Fraudit-palooza that John Felix was talking about doing in Florida in October. So that's still a possibility. I wish I would, well, yeah, there's no way I would have been able to get down to New Jersey anyway. But yeah, it's these guys, see, they're getting more and more out of control. They're organizing. It's not good. It's not good. Oh dear. Let's see what they were up to. All right. So now that we know what happened to this idiot while he was on his way to it, let's see what they were actually up to during the event, ladies and gentlemen. Frauditor Troll. Here we go.
Back, everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at the massive press conference that Leroy Truth and his gang of criminals just had. But before we actually get started with the press conference, I want to introduce you to the word circle jerk because it represents what you're about to see. But first, I would like to formally identify each and every one of the criminals in this press conference. It might be hard, I might miss some, but let's get started. All right. First, we have Leroy Truth, Leonard Filipowski. Then we have Auditing Erie County, Daniel Warmus. Then we have News Now Ninja, James Kane. Next, we have this unknown frauditor who uses a cane. We have these two unknown dimwits. Next is Josh Abrams, getting fatter every day that passes by. We have Kevin from the Angry Vet channel. We also have Long Island Audit Sean Reyes, accompanied by his lapdog Scalzo Photo. Besides that, we have Brian Young, who hasn't left his house in years. And last but not least, we have Terrence Falter, who forgot his taco costume. Now, those are all the criminals there. I might be missing a couple. So this video is pretty interesting because they have this frauditing, press conference, they want to call it. And then the frauditors themselves start to lose interest and they try to cause trouble, and they do find trouble. So without further ado, let's take a look at what happened right before the press conference. Enjoy the video.
What are you guys doing here? What is this? I can't read Spanish.
Look at all this.
You guys, don't be shy.
This is the window.
Yeah, this is the one they said that we're not allowed to film.
Fire prevention. You got education. Your hair's looking great. It's on fleek.
Hey, sir.
Miss, my friend just thinks
What are you guys doing here? What's this city function?
The guy left. His hand. Here, look at this.
I can't hear you.
He lost it.
Can you open this window so we can
Dude, this guy lost it.
No? All right, guys, this is the service you get here.
Oh man.
I'm not moving here.
We heard y'all gave away free money so we're into it, but it's not looking so good.
Is it the fire chief?
Yeah.
What is the inspection editor that he was looking at?
They do have
That's something you should do. I shouldn't be what?
There's no shade. Guy's an idiot.
I'm filming it right now. Shh, look at me. Oh my goodness. I was reading the whole screen, sir.
I'm looking for the Tyranny.
Yes, sir.
He just
Don't do it.
Where's Gavin?
Slamming it.
Is this the Tyranny response team?
I don't like auditing Erie County.
Senior Affairs Office.
I don't need to charge you.
I need a one. I want a short pad. I'm sure there's everyone that's around his house somewhere. I just gotta go. I gotta go to the Erie's car.
Cops are in here meeting to discuss us.
I'm looking for the
Have you found out if they watched the video?
Tyranny response team.
The what response team?
Tyranny
The tyranny response team, they're out of here.
Wait, no, it's the tyranny causing team. Oh, you're the response team.
I'm the response team. They're the tyranny causing team right there.
Are they
They're having a conference right now.
strategizing?
Yes, they're having a conference. Isn't that the guy that arrested Leroy?
Yeah. No. That's
That's not the guy?
That's,
I don't think they're gonna let him come out
The
tonight.
problem is they're playing checkers. We're playing chess.
I
Hey, can I go in that room?
I'm really just the Joker. I'm not playing anything. You see, these guys are schemers. They really are. They really are losing their crap over the fact that we're coming. People came from all over the country out here. Mayor Stack was trying to allege what? Met Gavin?
Gavin's a great guy.
Hey, Gavin.
Look at this bro out here.
It's
Am
Gavin.
I blocking you guys?
It's Gavin.
Hey,
Well, it's crazy. You mess with one camera guy, then two come, then three, and then four, and then next thing you know, you'll have the whole world over here.
Hey, he's got a broom. You see the broom? This one here's got a broom.
hey, do you have those fire suppression blankets? Okay, I don't want to bother you. All right. I just. Huh? Yeah, I just want a fire suppression blanket. I saw it on a Facebook ad. Like there was like this grease fire and this woman threw water on it and it spread everywhere. And they're like, wow, wish she had a fire suppression blanket.
So as you guys can see, it's like they're all fighting for the use of one single brain cell. What's going on right here would be childish if it were a bunch of 12-year-olds doing it. And I forgot to mention when I was listing the criminals earlier in the video that the one holding the camera is none other than James Freeman. Now, let's move on to the actual press conference. And like I said, it's such a snooze fest that even James Freeman himself starts walking away because obviously he had no interest in what Leonard Filipowski was saying.
Okay, Becky, this guy is like totally chill, you know? Hell yeah,
We're gonna get
Becky.
started, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, I want to welcome everyone to Union City, New Jersey, which has Mayor and State Senator Brian Stack, allegedly the most corrupt mayor and senator in the United States of America.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't catch that.
And there are some people talking, which I don't care. God bless them. First Amendment, God bless them. I want them to say their piece. Now, first I want to thank all of the people who, after seeing my egregiously unlawful arrest 2 weeks ago, while I was speaking during my 5 minutes of allotted time at a city commissioners meeting in Union City, New Jersey, I was arrested for saying words during my 5 minutes that Mayor and State Senator Brian Stack did not like. It was caught on camera, so want to thank Sean Long on Audit for doing an extraordinary job on the video. Got over 560,000 views. James Freeman as well, over 250,000 views. And in support of each of you. Because we have people from YouTube channels, both large and small, who have come from all over the United States. I know people have driven 30 hours, 25 hours. For sure.
Amen. Why are you back?
I do want to investigate.
Leroy, it's paid to interrupt here.
Just
Anyway, I was told that Mayor's Stack will be having people like me who are paid and agitated to even attack us. So I'm going to read a few words.
That's how easy Ron Urban is.
I'm going to ask a number of anyone here who wants to speak as well, whether it's about Union City, Bryan Stack, freedom of the press. To start off, ladies and gentlemen, members of the social media press, the real media.
I think I actually agree with that guy yelling. I'm dead serious. He's saying to investigate other politicians.
Right.
I agree.
Also, the Hudson County Democratic Organization. Nick Scutai, president of the.
So you guys can see that someone was disturbing their fake press conference, was not agreeing with them, and they don't like free speech. So they sent 2 goons to intimidate him. Absolutely pathetic, but let's keep watching.
New Jersey Senate. All the assemblymen and senators of New Jersey, fellow government activists, and concerned citizens and Americans. Today marks a historic moment in the annals of YouTube activism. Never before have we witnessed such a convergence of First Amendment activists and anti-corruption warriors from across this great nation. Channels both big and small are represented behind me and surrounding me. They are passionately and powerfully sharing their unique voices with their viewers throughout the world. And it is all because of one single man, a politician whose history of corrupt actions have galvanized us like never before. And his name is Mayor, State Senator of New Jersey, and head of the Judiciary Committee of New Jersey, Bryan P. Stack, who is conveniently hiding behind these unhallowed walls, who has conveniently cut us off from our original place where we were going to do a press conference on the steps of City Hall. It is not his City Hall.
They haven't been painted in 40 years.
City Hall. And he conveniently decides to paint it the day we are going to do a press conference on the steps of our building. We are standing united in New Jersey, driven by a common purpose to demand justice, to seek accountability, and to expose the depths of corruption that have plagued this community for far too long. This unprecedented gathering is a testament to our collective resolve, our shared commitment to truth, and our unwavering determination to see justice served on Mayor and New Jersey State Senator Bryan P. Stack. Since December 21st, 2023, on the inspiration of YouTube channel Good Guy Activist, who asked me personally to join him here for a random First Amendment audit. Since then, I have been tirelessly investigating Mayor Bryan Stack at the behest, not of myself, but of Union City's residents, city workers, police officers, EMS workers, public works employees, Board of Education members, teachers, building department staff, city clerks, landlords, and business owners. Over 2,300 allegations of corruption have been entrusted to me, revealing a deep-rooted system of abuse and retaliation. And for anyone who knows New Jersey politics, that ain't news to you. How did we come to be here today? Because the city worker in this building called 911 on a man with a camera, asking people questions. I was simply taking the tour. Next, enter Detective George Haber of the Union City Police Department. He came up to the mayor's lobby where I was, and he asked, "What's going on?" I told him what was going on. I'm simply a man recording my public building. He said, surprisingly, and you all know, surprisingly, oh, you have a right to do this. Go ahead. He then informed all the other city workers there who were freaking out because I had a camera. You have to spread the word. He has a First Amendment right to do this. I can't keep coming up here. And you would think that would be the end of it. I was done with Union City. Like, wow, we actually saw a good police officer protecting my rights. That almost never happens. However, a few days later, people in Union City started contacting me, saying that Detective George Haber was retaliated against by Mayor Brian Stack and Chief Piccini for doing the right thing and protecting my rights. He was removed from the records room, banished back to patrol, and given a garbage ship. After that, the floodgates opened. I got dozens, then hundreds, then thousands of allegations against Mayor and Senator Brian Stack. Pay to play, extortion, bribery, sexual assault allegations against him by a pastor. Sexual assault allegations of numerous women in this city who work for the city. Retaliation and cover-up, including sexual assault allegations of Lieutenant Dave Rojas. You want to investigate something? Mainstream media, investigate Lieutenant Rojas. The list went on and on. But what did Mayor Brian Stack do in response to all of this? Did he invite me into his office to say, hey, let's talk? I'll give you an interview? No. Instead, what he did is he allegedly had me attacked, assaulted, harassed, robbed over 17 times, all caught on camera. I have 8 criminal charges filed against me unlawfully, including by Wendy Goyon, City Commissioner. Many people have said she's an EDP, an emotionally disturbed person. They all lied, claiming I did things that the video.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't tell from this angle, but is the poster he has behind him a great big picture of Chile? Look at this. Look at this back here. This right, is that Chile de Castro? Did he get a poster made like to celebrate the Chile? Is this Chile? I can't tell. Yeah. Of course, they herald him as the hero of the universe, right? Oh. And this, Lisa, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, that's why it's so hard. Well, it's not hard. It's impossible because I've done it. I've tried it. It doesn't work. That's why it's impossible to talk to these guys. Because whatever they're saying, they always purposely go out of their way. The master of this technique is John Felix, who's throwing the actual Audit Palooza in Florida. And I still, it's in October. So I still have all of August and all of September to find a way to get enough money together to go out there and cover it live. That would be amazing to cover Frauditors live. But the whole thing with these guys and the way they talk is they specifically go out of their way to use words that paint a false narrative and to make their followers and the sycophant, sheeple, brainwashed fans believe everything they say. Because again, and I always double down on this because it happens every freaking time, anytime you watch any one of their videos, if you don't listen to the commentary and just watch the videos, you'll see 90% of the time, nothing is happening. But if you listen to the commentary, you're seeing all kinds of tyranny and government employees trying to hide all their secret evil doings that they're doing behind the scenes that they don't want to get caught on camera, and all this horrible, terrible corruption and tyranny and stuff that they're uncovering. But you forget what they're saying and just watch the video and you see literally people not doing anything. Except for maybe asking the idiot who's filming them if they would please just not film them. Oh, no. Maybe if they have like a job where like they need to enter information in the computer, so they need people's addresses and names and social security numbers or something. Maybe they're applying for some kind of state benefits or something, and they don't want the frauditor to film that. You know, maybe that's what they're hiding. In fact, that is what they're hiding 90% of the time, is they're creating privacy because the onus is on them to create it, right? So they're doing that. And so now that's a problem. No matter what they do, it's wrong, right? But so with the language they use, with the words they use, it can't be, I was trespassing. They asked me to leave and I stayed, which means I was trespassing. It can't be that. It has to be, I was unlawfully detained, which, of course, if you were, I wouldn't stand for that either. That'd be terrible. But that's not what happened. What happened was they asked you to leave. You didn't leave, which means you are now trespassing. So you were trespassed. Why don't you tell them that? Well, because that's the truth. We can't have truth, not from a First Amendment auditor, not a frauditor. No way. That ain't never going to happen. These guys lie so much that they don't even know how to tell the truth. Because again, just watch the video. Hey, listen, this, and this happened. And then you watch the video, and none of those things happen. Every time. And then, if you do call them out on it, this is one of my favorite parts. If you do call them out on it, they will not say, no, I'm telling the truth. No. They'll say, basically admitting they're lying. They'll say, well, nobody cares when cops lie, so that makes it okay when I lie. So you are lying. You lie to your fans. They throw money at you, but in the droves because they're buying your lies, and they don't even see it. All they see is that they're brainwashed, sheep, and do whatever you say. Back to the video.
I didn't, but they did. Then I have a very important announcement as well, and it's relative to Hudson County. Mayor Brian Stack has been claiming vociferously that next door mayor Nicholas Sacco and of North Bergen, New Jersey, and also Mayor Steve Fulop of Jersey City, New Jersey, have been behind me financially. He is paying news articles and interviews that they are paying for me to be here and investigate him. They say that Brian says that they are directing my actions, which he claims are harassment. It's actually called journalism. And I am here to unequivocally say about Mayor Nick Sacco, Mayor Steve Fulop, who also is running for governor in 2025, that I am absolutely not connected with either of them in any way, shape, or form. They are not funding me. I have never spoken with them. So I hope I can speak with both of them after this conference, clearing this up. They have not given me a penny. They have not asked me to do anything. I can only say that Mayor Nick Sacco, who I, of course, don't love, has done an extraordinary job as mayor in supporting the First Amendment and the First Amendment training in North Bergen, New Jersey. And under the leadership of the chief,
Pigs,
and the
It's already circling around us.
George Raposa as well. So I want to finally put to bed. Mayor Stack has been lying, blatantly lying about. And I also want to read a quote from Mayor Fulop in my concluding remarks. Oh, I also want to say something else about the building department and Alex Velasquez and business owners and landlords. There is a pay-to-play culture here that hundreds of people have talked to. If you are a building owner, if you are a landlord, if you are a police officer behind us, Mayor Stack, as his opinion, led by Dr. Mercado, the Secretary of the Board of Education, who, by the way, assaulted and robbed me in front of security. And then raised his phone to Mayor Stack's face and say, I got I got Leroy's phone with all the secret contacts and sources. He tried to destroy my phone. All caught on camera. Hudson County prosecutor wouldn't prosecute. They said there's no crime here. I'm not stopping this. And I will never stop.
So as you guys can see, James Freeman is losing interest in this fake press conference. I mean, he's been standing there for what, 8 minutes, and that's a lot more attention span that he usually has. So he decides to go and try to find trouble. Luckily for him, when frauditors are around, there's always trouble to be found.
No offense, but I've heard enough of the press conference. You gotta keep a press conference like, oh, there's a cop. Hey, sir, how are you? Abreu, is that how you say it? So, Abreu, did you get a chance to watch that First Amendment Audit video? You did? How was it?
He's a big guy.
He's walking on red. He just walked out in the road on a red light. This cop is a thug.
Didn't you know they're immune to laws?
Obviously.
17 times. They said no. 18 times.
All right. Hey guys, how are you? Do you know what that's about? You don't know? I was trying to listen over there. I don't get. Huh?
I see this.
He sounds mad about something. He sounds mad.
Like, it's like real thugs. Like, they see a cop and immediately they all come flocking over him. We're going to follow him. We're going to start going to people on the street, pretending we don't know what's going on. Oh, what is this? I have no idea. I'm not a liar. I don't tell lies. I stand up for freedom. No, you stand up for stupidity. But one of the things that was mentioned during the long-winded, boring speech that is better than melatonin. Thank you. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. At bedtime, when it's time to put the kids to bed, I'll just have them watch this video and then they'll all fall asleep. It'll be great. But one of the things he said, and I hate this, and it doesn't come up that often, so I don't address it often, but I have talked about it before. When they talk about how the problem is these cops need more First Amendment training, right? Here's the problem. Let's say that a police department says, hey, you know what? You guys are actually right. We're going to have a class where we're going to bring in real constitutional law scholars, real constitutional experts, and we're going to have this whole big training. We're going to have a whole week of doing nothing but talking about the First Amendment. Not once is the part of the First Amendment that says if you're holding a camera, you could literally do anything you want without any responsibility because you have a camera in your hand. They're not going to cover that part of it because that's not in the First Amendment. You can have all the First Amendment training in the world. That is not even going to come up because it's not in there. Like, fine, give them more First Amendment training. And then they'll see an idiot filming in a place where the idiot doesn't belong, and they're going to ask him not to film. I thought you were retrained on the First Amendment. I am. What does that have to do with you doing what you're doing? I'm an auditor. I like to get money on YouTube. Okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Well, I want to make money. I want money. Yeah, but see, this is the problem with that excuse. When they say I could film anything I could see, how many videos have we seen where they take their gimbals, their long sticks, and there's a window up there that's specifically put up there because you can't see through it because nobody's that tall, 9-10 feet up, and then they go up with their stick and film through that window anyway. They're not filming what their eyes can see at that point. Or if you have someone's personal private information on your desk and you zoom in on it, your eyes can't zoom in. It's not, it's part of the lie. It's part of the frauditor lie. Your eyes can't see the stuff that you need to zoom in to see. Excuse me. Your eyes can't see what you need to zoom in to see. Your eyes can't see what's in the window that they put 9 feet up so that no one would be able to see through it, and you hold your gimbal up there and film through it. So that excuse doesn't work. It's another BS lie that their brainwashed sheeple fans believe in. It's so stupid. And again, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I just was referring to it a minute ago. But what do they always do? I've heard frauditors specifically tell people, if there's personal private information on your computer, you need to just close your computer or close that screen. If you have paperwork that has people's private information on it, the onus is on you to flip that over so that I can't film it. The onus isn't on me to not film it. The onus is on you to hide it. So, fine. Let's say, once again, no matter what you do, you lose with these guys. So let's say someone walks in and you flip the paper over and you close your computer. Now, hey, guys, look, I have footage of a government worker that I'm paying to just sit there and not do anything. They're sitting there and not doing anything because you told them it's their onus to hide all their work that they're trying to work on because you're going to film it whether they like it or not because your eyes can see it. So now you're going to humiliate them and accuse them of not doing their jobs because when they saw you, they flipped the page over and turned off their screen. So now they can't work until you stop filming, but you're not going to stop filming because they asked you to. No matter what you do, you lose. There's no sign. Put up a sign. There's no law on that sign. Put a law on the sign. That law is unconstitutional, so I don't have to follow it. No matter what you do, you lose. The onus is on you to hide their information. Okay, I hide it. What are you hiding? What secret, horrible, evil things are you doing that you don't want me to film it? How about the personal, private information of the people that we're here to serve? That's the thing that they never, ever, ever understand. They're here to serve we the people. Yes, they're employees. I hate the servants thing because they say servants like it means slaves. They're your personal slaves. But they're never there to serve the people. They're always there to serve the idiot with the camera, even if it's at the cost of the people they are being paid to serve. That's why I love the DMVs and the post offices as examples. How many videos have we seen where they walk into a crowded post office or a crowded DMV and all these people are there? And what happens? The idiot with the camera who isn't actually there to conduct any of the business that building was built to conduct is the only one that matters. And all of the people that are there, all the customers, we the people that the servants are hired to serve, screw them. Stop helping them, bow to the will of the guy with the camera, and forget everything those people want. Wait a minute. So you're going to get mad at us for not doing our job of serving the people when the only reason we stopped serving the people was because someone who didn't even need service decided that him, because he's holding a camera, gives him more rights. Because you're holding a camera, it gives you more freedom. I'm engaged in a First Amendment protected activity, which means I can do literally anything as long as I'm holding a camera while I'm doing it. That's not the way it works. That's not in the First Amendment. That's not the way it works. Because you're a butterbrain douche canoe. That's you. Yeah.
I know. Now all I want to know is an answer to the question. And Catherine's probably going to teach you in the future that the easiest thing to do would be to just give an answer. Say, I learned a lot about your right to record in public like you're doing right now.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to give him the best piece of advice in his career right now. He doesn't have to answer you.
This is true.
He doesn't have to.
Plead the fifth, man. Plead the
I'm going to keep asking you. Though.
Oh, that's fine.
If you don't want to engage in a conversation, you don't have to.
What you can do is give me some space.
I'm giving you space. You got plenty of space. I'm not in your zone of danger. And I'm not armed. I am clearly not a threat to you, sir. I've got nothing but a camera here. Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? Why are you afraid? I'm continuing to have a dialogue with you, officer. I'll continue to have a dialogue with you, officer. Why is it that you're? Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Why do you have a concern about? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. It really is a good idea, man.
Is it a privately owned building?
No, this place is federal place.
It's federal?
Federal place.
Federal?
You
federal is government.
Yeah. Sorry, my English is not good.
You're saying federal, right?
This one is the building is a federal place.
Is she saying federal? It's a federal place? Don't
Nothing.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
In this place, no pueden firmar, right?
No.
In view of the public, as long as you go inside, you can't take anything outside. Okay, but the boss can tell you one thing.
No feral? Is it what's feral? Do you speak Spanish?
Anything on the First Amendment stuff? Is there anything that you learned from it? Can I thank you for answering that?
I'm not really sure. I don't know if this is a public building or not. I was gonna check for it.
The only thing
I answer the simple question.
The only thing that anyone ever actually learns from any First Amendment audit or fraudit is that frauditors are buttholes. They're idiots. They're rude. They're condescending. They're violent. And I love it when they do that. I'm not a threat. All I have is a camera. Okay, so frauditors are not a threat. So how about when Lizard Media used his tripod to literally bash somebody's head open, bludgeon them bloody? No, frauditors aren't a threat. How about the fact that they constantly pepper spray random people on the street? Walk up to them and say, I don't want to be filmed, pepper spray. Please don't film me, pepper spray. I don't want you posting me on your YouTube channel, pepper spray. That's self-defense. No, they're not a threat. All they have is a camera. Oh, unless you're Kootenai County Press, and you also have a gun and just shoot random homeless people on the street. Why not? They're harmless. They're not a threat. All they have is a camera. That's a lie. Because we've seen it. How about easy cameras on? Punching a woman in the back of the head and knocking her unconscious. No, they're harmless. All they have is a camera. Why are you afraid of a camera? It's not the camera. It's the idiot holding it. But again, they don't understand that. Because their fans are, their brainwashed, sycophant, sheeple fans aren't going to buy that. The fist is a weapon. That's right. And of course, they like with I don't know, Lizard Media using the tripod as a weapon. Like all I'm holding is a camera on a stick that you can hit somebody with the stick. How about that? You probably have a bottle of pepper spray in your pocket, but that's for self-defense. Yeah, but your definition of self-defense is if someone says words you don't like, they're going to get pepper sprayed for it. Because they're using their First Amendment right, and you cannot tolerate that. There's no way a First Amendment audit could even begin to tolerate someone using their First Amendment right. If they're saying something the frauditor doesn't like, they're going to get pepper sprayed for it. Okay, but see, let me tell you. So, okay, what is self-defense? Someone gets in your face and starts saying words you don't like. So you pepper spray them. That's self-defense. Because that's what pepper spray is for. It's not for people saying things you don't like what they're saying. Okay, they approach the frauditor. Okay. So it's appropriate to pepper spray them because they're saying words. They're using their First Amendment right to speak words the frauditor doesn't like. When the frauditor does it, it's their First Amendment right. When you do it to a frauditor, you're getting pepper sprayed for it. Pepper spray is supposed to be self-defense, not an intimidation tactic. That's exactly right, Leland. That's exactly right. One of my favorite ones, I did a whole video that was a compilation of pepper spray incidents. And one of my favorite ones is SGV and whoever he was with in the video. It might have been, who does he always hang out with? Whatever, Pito Libre Audits. Some guy comes up to him, and they're telling the guy, back up, back up, back up. The guy didn't back up. He didn't comply with the demands. He didn't comply with the directives of the frauditor. Back up when he told him to back up. So he was punished for it. He was pepper sprayed. No, these guys are harmless. They're just filming. They're not out there looking for trouble, causing trouble. They're not vicious, dangerous, violent thugs. Yes, I love that video. I've shown it out here a few times. If in doubt, pepper spray. That's the thing. And they love it. And that's the other thing. They love it. You watch the pepper spray compilations that these guys have made. They love it when frauditors pepper spray random people. They celebrate it. They're like, woo, he got the sauce. He got the sauce. Woohoo. Yippee. That's great. We got to ruin somebody's day. Again, the more they destroy someone's life, the happier they are. Some of the biggest celebrations I've ever seen are like, they made a woman cry. Yeah, we made someone cry. We're so happy now. Oh, we pepper sprayed someone. Yeah, they got the sauce. And the biggest celebration I ever saw was when a cop was getting physically beaten up. A human being getting pummeled in the street. But because he was a cop, they're laughing. Woohoo! Yeah, that's great. We love it. They're vicious, violent thugs. They're punks. They're horrible. They're no good. They're a bane on society. And especially the Impact Media crew. They love just roaming around California, pepper spraying random people in the street. They love it. They get off on it. They think it's funny. And then because it's California, the victim usually ends up getting arrested. And that's another one. Like these guys supposedly hate cops so much. Those guys, all they do is call the cops. Somebody came up to me and said words I don't like. Arrest him, arrest him. He asked me not to film him. Or the biggest sin in the universe. Somebody filmed me. They need to be arrested. They're a cam-backing Karen. I'm going to pepper spray that cam-backing Karen. How dare they use their First Amendment right to say words I don't like? How dare they use their First Amendment right to film me? Only I'm allowed to use the First Amendment to speak. Only I'm allowed to film people. Everybody else is going to be destroyed. I'm going to do everything I can to humiliate them or to pepper spray them or to bash their skull open. Maybe even shoot them. Kootenai County Press has brought it to that level now. They just start shooting people, that's all. Anyway, back to the video.
Did I learn anything? Yes, I learned about your right to engage in constitutionally protected First Amendment activity. And now I don't have any more questions. He's told me what he learned. There's no reason to ask him anymore. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. That is how you answer such questions. Now, did you watch that? Did you see him? Did you see how he answered that question? Did you see how he answered that question? Did you learn anything from that First Amendment training? Hang on inside. Is that a government building?
And there's no. Can she translate for me?
No, yo no van a entrar, la policía. La
So now that the frauditors found a potential victim to harass, they will hone in on her. And remember that what are the frauditors' goals? The frauditors have one goal, which is to make money from YouTube clicks and views. And how do they achieve that goal? There's two options. One, they want to get people arrested, and two, they want to get people fired. So they found this lady, they think she's weak, so they are going to focus on her.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. No Farrell here. Can't be. No Farrell. No Farrell. This is a sanctuary city.
I want to press charges. She can touch me. I want to press charges. You touch me. I can go inside. I can go inside.
It's a public building. Huh? It's a public.
It's right here. Housing Authority. She's.
It is a
government.
I want to press charges. Thank you. Okay. Are you worried you have to go in that building?
No, I'm asking for information. Let them come
Get her information first. Get her information first.
I'll get her.
Good de-escalation techniques, my man. Yeah.
Marcel, can you do me a favor? Can you grab both of our information? Guys, close the door. And we're gonna figure this out. Señor, ¿tú vives aquí adentro? Vas a entrar o vas a salir, por favor. Let her get her.
Todo el mundo tenemos ya de entrada ahí. Entonces ya yo no puedo entrar.
Yeah. And no Farrell either. Yeah. It's all, every building around here is where people get free money. It's all free money buildings. Hey, how are you? Sorry.
Terry, nice to meet you.
Taylor?
Terry.
Terry?
Yeah.
Good to meet you. I'm James.
Hey guys, I'm Anthony.
Anthony, I'm James.
Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah.
So you guys can see that James Freeman has no clue who Taco Terry is. He doesn't know the legendary Taco. And Terrence is going to take that really, really badly. I mean, his idol, James Freeman, is here, and James Freeman doesn't even know who the hell he is. After all these arrests, all these videos on his channel, he still doesn't have the recognition of his peers. And that's why the story of Taco Terry is an ongoing story of failure.
You got to be a fair cost.
It's so good, man.
You can't just cater to one acre.
Well, that's what you say.
Yeah, well, that's what it should be. If not, then you are going to have suppression, like rent control. You're going to have free handouts. I mean, we watched the other day a huge.
So I picked which cops are not going to be violent. He's not going to be violent. She's unsure. She's a follower. She'll do whatever. Like if she's following somebody who's calm, she'll be calm. If she's following a crazy, she'll go hands on too. The big dude right here, Sergeant, he's a relaxed dude. He'll do what he has to do, but he's not looking for trouble. The big dude that walked across the street earlier and jaywalked, he is going to fight someone. He wants to fight. This other dude over here, I'm not sure about. I missed your part. I got bored. I missed your part. I came back over. I saw you were speaking.
I spoke really quick. What's going on over there?
You got to keep it quick.
Yeah, that's not really hot out here. Hey, how are you?
Sean Buckner.
Sean?
Yep.
Sean, nice to meet you.
Yep. I've been watching it for a little while. Thank you. Ron and I teamed up over some bullshit that I got together.
Hey, the guy that's talking right now in the teal shirt, Do you know what his badge number is?
Mateel shirt?
Yeah.
He's not a cop.
Are you sure?
He just called himself the Angry Vet.
Angry Vet? You sure he's not a cop?
Anthony, nice to meet you. Don't work with me.
Okay. So he could be a Fed then.
Maybe.
So he's not a Union City cop, is what he told me. Okay, not on the Union City payroll. Well, he's on somebody's payroll, it seems like. I don't know. Just my spidey senses tell me he's got a badge number.
I don't think so. He's got a pretty good following.
Does he? I know a lot of cops that have good following. Mike the Cop, you know him?
Howard Stern.
Yeah, Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
What do you mean?
He was on Howard Stern.
Oh, was he? Yeah, he's a good entertainer too, man. I mean, me and Mike the Cop disagree on a lot of things. He's a good entertainer, man. I love it.
NYPD, right?
I don't know what department he was, and I don't know if he's even a cop anymore. I think he just does YouTube full time now, or Facebook or whatever.
On the back, government spelled wrong.
Is it really? Hey, they were telling me to ask you, what is your badge number? The audience told me to ask you that.
My badge number is 69. Go fuck yourself.
What department was it issued by then?
It was issued by
All right, on that note, I think we should end the video here because earlier I said that they were all fighting for the use of one singular brain cell, but it looks like that singular brain cell has left the building, and now there's nothing left in their head, complete empty spaces. I don't know why they wasted gas money to come here to have this little circle jerk conference. It was completely pointless and pathetic. But what else do you expect from Frauditors? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the one and only Frauditor Troll. All right. They're trying to out-idiot each other. See, this is why the actual Frauditor Palooza in Florida is in October is something that I would love to live stream. Could you imagine some of the conversations these idiots are going to have with each other when they're all in the same place at the same time? Oh, man. You know, it's a fantasy, but you never know. Between now and then, who knows what might happen. If I could get the bread and make it happen, that would be the best live stream of all time. That's a preview of what's going to happen, right? Oh, man. That's craziness. Is that Jones Stew guy or whatever still here? Because most of the people in here have been with me for a while and probably know who he is at this point. He's someone who's on the other side of the fence, but he comes in here and he doesn't get belligerent or rude or anything. So we're cool with him. Yeah, there he is. All right. So I keep making references to because you were asking about the pepper spray stuff. We're going to get in the Wayback Machine. This is a video that's over 2 years old, but it's some examples that I put together of these frauditors and the way they love pepper spray so much. And one of the things that you have to keep in mind before I show this is I'm coming from the place of pepper spray is for self-defense. Not for somebody getting in your face and saying words that you using their First Amendment freedom of speech to say words you don't like, so you pepper spray them because they're standing too close. Well, what law is that? Is standing too close a felony or a misdemeanor? Why does someone need to be punished for getting close? Now, if they take a swing at you, then you pull out the pepper spray. Now, that's self-defense. But let's see how much of that is happening in this video. And again, this is a video I made like 2 years ago, but it's about the pepper spraying thing. And since you were talking about that, I figured let's go ahead and check it out so you can see what I was talking about back then. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Have you ever wanted to be a member of a gang but didn't want to pay any of the consequences? Well, guess what? Now you can. Amendment auditing. That's right. All you have to do to be a First Amendment auditor is walk down the street with your camera and harass innocent people. That's right. Just like the gangs of old, You walk up to somebody, start calling them names, giving them a hard time, talking trash, but guess what? They're not going to beat you up because you have a camera and you get to carry pepper spray. In the old days, gangbangers would carry a gun, but then you risk getting shot and going to prison. And of course, you want to skip the consequences. So what do? You carry your pepper spray and your phone. And then they're not going to beat you up. And if they try to, you just give them the spray. And technically, you didn't do anything illegal. It's a great loophole in gangbanging. And as we all know, in the old days, if you wanted to get paid gangbanging, you had to sell drugs. But not anymore, because today, thanks to First Amendment auditing, you can not only harass people while filming it, but you could post the video and get paid by YouTube for posting it. It's the greatest scam of all time. You get to hang out with your buddies, sometimes grab groups of 3 or 4 of you and walk up to random people and just start swearing at them and getting in their face and giving them a hard time. And if they say anything, you give them the pepper spray. And when the cops come, they're going to let you go and maybe even arrest the guy that you pepper sprayed because you're a First Amendment auditor. So you get to get away with everything. And the best part of being a First Amendment auditor is if you do get arrested, the worst thing that'll possibly happen is they'll let you go the next day or a couple hours later. That's it. Done. Maybe pay a fine. That your YouTube fans will pay for. Yeah, they'll send you the money to pay the fines. So you don't have to worry about nothing. It's not going to cost you a dime. You get to harass people. You get to be a jerk. And if you still don't believe me, ladies and gentlemen, wait till you see the footage I got today of some real-life First Amendment auditors engaging in vicious activity and getting away with it scot-free. First Amendment auditors, the new gang. Join today.
There's no need to fear. Hezokuai is here. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. These cops are acting like tyrants. Did you see what those 2 cops did just now? Horrible, terrible, awful behavior. Well, thank goodness these frauditors, auditors are out there protecting our rights and protecting us from these evil cops. And let's see what other methods they use to do so.
Get that dog out of your lap, sir. I know what
Shut up.
I know what you're doing.
Shut up.
Did you throw my lap and we'll talk about the first thing that pops up? Then you throw that dog?
Dang.
Girl, I got a bone for you. Sparky, I got a bone for you. Is that what you say? Is that how you get off there? That's gross. You're disgusting.
That's pretty nasty.
I smell alcohol.
I smell dog blood on your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smell booty in there, man. It just smells like nothing but ass.
Right now, call the AFC. I want this guy reported.
They're saying I'm screwing Riley and all that.
What's the problem? Like, go and
come on, Michael. They're freaks. They're one of these freaks that this is how they get off.
Their own business, like you should do.
Shut up.
Minding my own business.
Shut up.
It's my business. Then get in there and mind it.
Shut up.
Really? Oh, really?
Shut up. Stupid ass.
Really? That's better than you. Really? Like
Stupid right
now. Your mama.
Wait, what? What? What?
Hey, Mike. What? Michael. What happened?
Oh, these idiots are just reporting my dad. Like, are you dressed like this? You look stupid.
Hey,
Don't talk
hey,
about
hey.
my wife like that. Hey, stupid ass. Don't talk about my wife like that.
Yeah, man. Now that's how you teach somebody about their own rights and defend them from the evil cops.
By pepper spraying them.
What's with the cameras?
Now I'm going to ask you, what do you do? You can't tell me? You don't speak English?
Do they answer that to people all the time in public, or is it just?
Yeah, I'm demanding the answer that you.
Okay. Well, you're not getting one.
Well, that's fine, shitwad.
Would you mind giving me some space?
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Amagansett Press added those slow motion bits himself just to make sure that he celebrates the courageous heroism of his son for pepper spraying that guy.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
You let that for yourself,
Back
homie.
up.
I ain't doing nothing.
Back
I ain't
up.
not touching you.
Back up.
I'm not touching you.
Back
You
up.
let that for yourself.
Now, see, that's how you create open transparency within the government, by walking to a random truck stop, pissing off the employees, and then when they give you the reaction that you're trying to incite, you pepper spray them. Good job standing up for our rights. All right, now let's be fair. I know that I'm going to go in my comment section and everyone's going to be talking about how you're not showing the parts where these people are giving the frauditors a hard time and instigating the pepper spray, and they deserve to be pepper sprayed because they keep doing terrible things to these frauditors. So let's just take a look and see if these frauditors are not doing anything to instigate the behavior of the people that they're just going around pepper spraying all the time.
I can't hear you. Speak louder or get the cock out of your mouth. Bye, Cupcake. See you later, Sweet Nuts.
BBY.
Was that an Indiana plate?
Yep, sure was.
Oh, he's one of them Hoosiers?
Yeah.
He's a Hoosier?
Hey, you go fuck yourself.
Hey, you can go fuck yourself, too. I fucked your mama last night. Now what? Now what? I fucked your mama last night, huh? She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it.
Well,
Look, who records people? Get a
I do. And I got a life, and it's none of your business. So shut the fuck up, Karen. Shut the fuck up, Karen.
bitch. Get some
Shut the fuck up, Karen. Shut the fuck up. Hey, roll your weed up and shut your hole.
Go get some tea.
Put a dick in your mouth.
Fuck
Put a dick in your mouth.
Hope you get this on camera.
I do. I got it. You're number one, too.
Veteran, don't give a fuck.
You're number one, too, Cupcake.
Go suck Trump's
You're number
dick,
one, too,
you fucking
Cupcake.
hillbilly.
Bye, Cupcake. Come guzzling gutter slut. Fucking talk shit to me. I'll talk it right back, dummy.
It's cum guzzling afterbirth of a lesbian clusterfuck. You're right.
Now that's what I call a shining example of government accountability and making sure that our rights are being protected by government agencies. Yep, these First Amendment auditors sure are doing that by doing this, right?
Any filming of somebody's license plate or car is illegal.
You're wrong.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Go back inside your blowhole. Idiot. Recording license plates is illegal. Are you dumb?
You turn around and call me one more thing.
Idiot.
I'll
Idiot.
call me a fucking idiot.
I did, idiot. Come on,
Why?
come get you some.
Why?
Come get you some, idiot.
What the fuck you call me an idiot?
Get out of my face. Get out of my fucking face. Don't you fucking walk up on me. Fuck is wrong with you?
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, a shining example of how to properly educate someone who doesn't understand the law. If he says that he thinks it's illegal to film license plates and you know it's not, what do you do to teach him? You pepper spray him. See that yellow bit on his mask? That's the spray he just hit him with. Great education, guys. Love it. You guys probably went to great colleges to learn how to teach people that way.
So, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Hey, don't approach me. I'll spray your ass too. I spray your ass too, bro.
Relájate.
I spray your ass too, you. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't do it, dude.
Back the fuck up. Don't do it again. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Motherfucker. I said back up.
You see that? They told him to back up and he didn't comply. He needed to be punished. They ordered him to back up and he didn't, so they had to punish him. Was he taking a swing at him? Was he charging at them? He was standing on a public sidewalk. But they were ordering him to move and he didn't follow their orders, so they punished him for it with pepper spray. Great, great, great heroes for freedom. And like I always say, every time that happens, every single one of these people that got pepper sprayed is a voter. And if somebody comes down the line and actually proposes a bill that actually does start to take away our right to film in public, for real, these people are going to remember, hey, I know what those guys are. One of them pepper sprayed me once. You just created a voter that's going to vote to get rid of what you're doing. Thanks a lot for helping to take away our rights, Butterbrain.
Back up, dude. No, you do. Back up.
That's right. Now, how do you fight police tyranny? By barking orders at a random citizen like a tyrant and then pepper spraying them when they don't comply. Sounds like an anti-tyranny thing to me. Or perhaps it's more like gang activity?
Then who are you, dog?
Spray.
Why the fuck are you out here, dog?
Spray.
Come on, dude. You need to step away.
Spray.
Step away.
Spray.
Do not touch him.
That's right, guys. You just saw it for yourself. The cops stuck up for the frauditors. That's right. Those horrible, evil tyrants. How dare they? Well, you know what? I think I actually do understand now. The reason why the cops are terrible is because they don't arrest these assholes. So anyway, I get it. These have got to be just a few isolated incidents, and I just picked those clips, right? There can't be too many more examples of frauditors pepper spraying people on the street because they're supposedly for government accountability. Could there? Yes.
You need something, bro? You need anything? Yeah, I don't appreciate you recording me. Yeah, but this guy pepper spray.
Sorry there was no audio during that last clip, but being that these auditors are respectable and humble human beings that are simply trying to exercise our rights in the face of tyranny from the evil government, the actual audio was just him repeating the N word, over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
I didn't point this out when I made this video with the commentary, but if you look, this is during a live stream, and look at the comments. Ha 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 ha! Fire! 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 Did you see how far away that dude was from him when he pepper sprayed him?
And over and over and over and over and over.
What are you taking me? Good. Boom, motherfucker, let's go.
Press charges or not? Are you want to press charges or not?
No problems with you guys.
Apologize, man.
You followed me for my job.
Are we gonna?
And I asked you to please
I'm gonna end this right now. Apologize, man, and we're not gonna press charges.
I just apologized. Cool. I said I apologize for that. I'm not gonna touch you.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Let me get you. Have a good night. Let's go. Let's get your skateboard. We'll get you the report number, and we'll make sure you guys separate. Learn your lesson, buddy. I mean, you're making it worse. No, I'm not, man. You are. Knock it off. Let's go. Act like adults, will you?
Well, anyway, like I said, those are probably just isolated incidents that I just pulled together because of the way I edited it, right? But like, let's take another look at Amaganza Press. I bet his son isn't that much of a soy boy where whenever anyone even looks at him, he pulls out his pepper spray, right? Nah.
What are you guys doing? Really, what are you guys doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't want to be filmed. What are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Why? You just
Don't touch me.
My son, walk down the street.
What are you filming?
Walk away.
What are you filming?
Walk away.
Oh my God.
Walk away. He's a
Seriously?
16-year-old kid. You just assaulted him.
No, I
And
didn't.
it's on video. Yes, you did. Walk
Well,
away.
I'm wondering why he's
If you don't
filming
walk
me.
away, I'm going to press charges against you. So just walk away and have a nice day. Walk away.
Fucking crazy.
Walk away, brother. Walk away.
All right, so this last one is a guy who gets pepper sprayed, but he does get pepper sprayed, to be fair, for going after SGV with a baseball bat. In fact, the title of the video is SGV gets hit with a baseball bat, which, of course, is a false narrative because when you watch the video, he doesn't hit the SGV, he hits his camera. But, of course, these guys never, ever, 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 ever tell the truth because the content never matches. The narrative never matches the content. Forgot my own catchphrase. Haha.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, that's about as much as I could take of watching these idiots stand up for our rights and go against the tyrannical government by harassing people and then pepper spraying them when they get upset because they're being harassed instead of just calling the cops. And then when the cops do come, they take that it's the Frauditors side. It's too much. I can't handle it anymore. So I put this up on the screen just because this guy was hanging out in my backyard. And, you know, I'm from Chicago and Wisconsin. I'm not used to seeing lizards at all, let alone in the wild. So I just thought he was really cool looking. So I don't know. I got a funny clip I wanted to put, but I just want to put a disclaimer. It's not mine. I'm going to edit it a little bit because obviously.
All right. So anyway, the ending gets into something completely different. But okay, so that very last clip was the only one where I would say the pepper spray was absolutely justified. But I threw that in there because I wanted to show the difference. Like somebody's actually attacking you, then yeah, you pull out the sauce and you spray them. Absolutely. But somebody's getting close to you in a public place using their First Amendment right to say words you don't like. Got to pepper spray them. Nope. Never in danger. Never in fear for their safety, but you got to pepper spray the guy. Ugh. Anyway, we're just about at the 3-hour mark, so I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to work today. I got stuff going on. I got the kids here. A lot of things going on. But I'm so happy to see you guys, as always, every morning. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Don't you ever forget it. Oh, my goodness. I need some Tums, too. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. As always. Oh, yeah. I'm all shook up.
Have you ever wished that you could meet someone again for the very first time and walk right past them